Welcome to the wonders of the world. Today we take you to discover a region rich in history, traditions, and nature, Umbria, known as the Green Heart of Italy. Between rolling hills, medieval villages, extraordinary works of art and unique flavors, Umbria is a destination that enchants at every step. Stay with us to discover its wonders, the most iconic and the lesser-known places, as well as its gastronomic specialties. Umbria is one of the greenest regions in Italy, with landscapes that seem to come from a painting. Among the most famous places we find Lake Trasimeno, the fourth largest lake in Italy, where history and nature blend in perfect harmony. Let's not forget the Marmore Falls, an artificial work created by the Romans but with a completely natural appearance, with its 165 meters of height. For hiking enthusiasts, the Sibillini Mountains offer breathtaking trails and spectacular views, while the Castelluccio Plain is a riot of color during the lentil flowering period between May and July. Umbria is a land rich in history, and its cities are evidence of this. Assisi, birthplace of Saint Francis, is an essential stop. Here you can visit the Basilica of Saint Francis, an artistic and spiritual masterpiece decorated with frescoes by Giotto and Cimabue. In these images you will see a part of these wonderful works of art. Perugia, the capital, will welcome you with the charm of its medieval historic center, the Fontana Maggiore and the Palazzo dei Priori. In addition, the Galleria Nazionale dell'Umbria houses artistic treasures by masters such as Perugino. Gubbio is famous for its perfectly preserved medieval appearance. And for the Festa dei Ceri, a unique folkloristic event held every year on May 15th in honor of Sant'Ubaldo, the patron saint of the Umbrian city. The three Ceri are wooden artifacts 5 meters high and weighing almost 300 kilos, dedicated to the saints linked to the city's corporations, Sant'Ubaldo patron saint of bricklayers, San Giorgio protector of merchants and San Antonio abate saint of farmers. The statues of the three saints are located on top of each cero carried on the shoulders of a team of Sorella. They are kept in the Basilica of Sant'Ubaldo on Mount Ingino, but on the first Sunday of May they are transported to the city to begin a whole month of celebrations that culminate on May 15th, but continue even after. On May 17th, the race of the Ceri Mazzani carried by teenagers is held. On June 2nd, that of the Ceri Piccoli carried by children. Thus, future Sorelli train from a young age. And how can we forget Orvieto, with its spectacular Gothic cathedral and St. Patrick's Well, a masterpiece of Renaissance engineering. Another city of great importance is Foligno, located in the heart of Umbria. Foligno is known for its elegant historic center. And for its connection with the history of printing. It was here that the first edition of Dante Alighieri's Divine Comedy was printed in 1472. Among the most important buildings are the Cathedral of San Feliciano. And Palazzo Trinci, an artistic jewel that houses 15th century frescoes. Furthermore, Foligno is famous for the Giostra della Quintana, a spectacular historical reenactment that involves the entire city with costume parades and a horse race. We cannot talk about Umbria without mentioning Terni, a city with two faces, ancient and industrial, historical and modern. Known as the Italian Manchester for its past link to the steel industry, Terni holds surprising treasures. Here we find the Basilica of San Valentino, dedicated to the patron saint of lovers, whose remains are preserved in this church. It is the perfect place to discover the origins of the feast of San Valentino, celebrated all over the world. But Terni is also a paradise for nature lovers. In addition to the aforementioned Marmore Falls, nearby is the suggestive Piediluco Lake, a small corner of peace nestled between the mountains, perfect for excursions and water sports. Among the lesser-known jewels we find Spello, with its flower-filled alleys and the Infired, an event in which the streets are transformed into carpets of colored petals. Montefalco, called the Balcony of Umbria, offers a spectacular panoramic view and an excellent wine, Sagrantino. Norcia, in addition to being famous for its black truffle, is the starting point for exploring the Monte Sibillini National Park. And we cannot forget Bavagna, a village where time seems to have stopped and where every year the Mercato del Gate is held, a historical reenactment that will immerse you in the Middle Ages. Umbrian cuisine is simple, but full of authentic flavors. Among the most famous dishes are strangazzi with black truffle, a true symbol of the region. Porchetta, spicy and tasty, is perfect for a quick snack. The cured meats of Norcia are renowned throughout Italy, as are the lentils of Castelluccio, ideal for winter dishes. For dessert, try the tizzetti, the mostaccioli, and the racciata, a typical dessert similar to strudel. Don't forget to accompany everything with a good glass of Sagrantino or Trebbiano Spoletino, two local wines of great quality. Umbria is a land that encompasses the best of Italy: art, history, nature, and extraordinary cuisine. Which place intrigued you the most? Write it in the comments and share your experiences in Umbria with us. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and activate the bell to stay up to date on our travels among the wonders of the world. Until the next adventure.